Finally having a cup of coffee and relaxing in my new apartment. I feel like I have to relearn how to podcast. Yeah, I have to relearn how to do this. It's weird, but the lighting is much better. Much better. I have like a million windows. Drink my coffee. Okay, it's been a little bit since we've spoken. Life has been a little hectic and changed a little bit, but that's okay. Change is a good thing. Where do I want to start? Let's do a intro and then I'll do a life update. If you're new to this channel and podcast, welcome. My name is Victoria. I am the owner and dyer of Purl Scout Yarns, also known as the Purl Scout. You can find me on Instagram at Purl Scout Yarns and my website, thepurlscout.com. I am now located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, close to my circus job. I'm in a 15-minute walk from my circus job, which I really like. I haven't walked there yet because we're still in a lockdown right now. Also, if you hear rattling, it's my cat playing in his tunnel, like directly next to me, and then taking a break to eat. So yeah, welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, thanks for sticking around. It's been a little hiatus, but that's okay. Life update. So many of you know I moved. I'm not gonna go into super detail about what happened, but I went through a breakup. It was much needed. I am not sad. I am relieved and happy. For a breakup, it was good. I needed it. I am not okay to be with someone who doesn't believe in my dreams or my business, because it's not real work to that person. So I don't need that in my life. And I'm much happier being by myself and alone than with someone who is not uplifting me. So that's that. So I moved. I am no longer in New Jersey. I live in Philadelphia. It's great. I love Germantown. I love Philly. I love living close to work. I live in a little 1-bedroom apartment that my best friend Orly and her husband Ray helped me move into. I will have like a little apartment tour segment like at the end, where I'll like walk through and give you, it's kind of a mess right now, waiting for a vacuum to be delivered, but all my furniture is set. Like I have a little love seat. This is my granny strike blanket that I use all the time. So that's my life update. Back ordering on the shop is back open. It was closed for a couple weeks just as I moved, but I got situated. So everything on the site is back open for for back ordering. And I'll talk about shop updates afterwards. How are you all? How is your holidays? Whatever holiday you celebrate, doesn't have to be Christmas. Whatever holiday you celebrate, how was it? Did you stay safe? Were you home? Not spreading the virus. We'll start with finished objects, because I have a couple since it's been a little bit, and I do have 2 whips. So let's talk about finished objects. You can't see, but on my coffee table in front, I have laid out everything that I want to talk about on the podcast, including stash acquisition. Okay, so last time we spoke, I was working on my Lycia crop. She done. She real cute. She's me in my Aquarius form, which is this blue. I held 2 different yarns together, which gave this pretty marled effect, a dark and light blue. I used hedgehog fibers, and I don't even know how to say the other one. I will put it here and down there, but she real cute, and if you want to see what it looks like it's on my Instagram, but this is going to be a fun like spring, beginning and end of summer kind of top. I am here for the cropped knit cropped wear. This is by Caffeinated Cables on Instagram, who also now has a shop for her naturally dyed yarn and her patterns. So I'm gonna link her shop below and also put her Instagram handle and here in the show notes. But this is a beautiful design and I love it. And if you want to see other variations of it, look for Lycia Crop hashtag on Instagram. It was very quick to knit. I most likely will knit another one at some point. I play with fiber over on Instagram, makes these beautiful earrings, and I've managed to snag, I have 2 pairs from her now, and I need to get more. She makes beautiful patterns and beautiful earrings. Okay. Next finished object, it was the only other finished object I have, and it's currently, you may have seen some of it. So, these babies. These are the, let me see, hold it this way. These are the Moon Kitty socks by me. I designed these. They are supposed to represent the kitties in Sailor Moon, Luna, Artemis, and Diana with some little bows. I added contrast heels and toes. It's not written in the pattern because you can do whatever you want. I love these. They're in testing right now. I have amazing testers who have chosen wonderful colors. So if you're interested in seeing what some of the other color variations of this look like, look at Moon Kitty Sock hashtag on Instagram. This pattern will be going live January 18th. Once again, I will not be releasing on Ravelry. I do not want to give money to a place that is not only taking money from me and not making things accessible, but has actively caused some harm. So it's gonna be on my site, and I know I've said this before, but I'm going to actively this week work on adding my first pattern, and then hopefully this will be up on Ribbler. But yeah, my website is the best way to get this when it comes out. I will not be doing kits for this because I just did a Sailor Moon sock kit pre-order, but there is stuff left over from that. So I have some sets left. So if you're like, I want to knit these in Sailor Moon sock sets, check out the shop. I have probably like 10 sock sets left of like different variations, or 9, I don't remember. But if you want to knit Sailor Moon socks in Sailor Moon yarn sock sets, head over to the site. There's some left, but I won't be doing a kit for these because pre-orders for Animal Crossing will be happening, and we'll talk about shop update stuff later. But yeah, Moon Kitty socks, they're very comfy. January 18th. This is kind of a finished object. I'll talk about finished object. Kind of, I guess. Ba-bam. Look at this beautiful bat that I spun on my drop spindle. These are 2 different Sailor Moon bats from Amanda over at Melanated Boho Bay. The blue and the purple are 2 separate bats that I then plied together. I'm obsessed. I should have bought way more bats of this, but I wasn't thinking at the time. So I've got this hunky baby, and I'm like kind of thinking about making like a headband ear warmer with it, because I think it would be really cute and like chunky Sailor Moon fun. But I haven't quite decided what to do with this yet. But can we talk about the beautiful colors? Amanda is probably my favorite fiber. I have a lot of favorite fiber artists, but in terms of like bats and spinning, I would say Amanda's like my favorite. You can't see my yarn shelf right here, but there's plenty of braids and bats for spinning. So I guess that's a finished object. My cat is running like a madman through my apartment. Oh, that's the other life update thing that I forgot. I am working on adopting a second cat. A kitten, really. I've been wanting a second cat for the last like 3 years, but I've lived in other folks' spaces where they were not keen on either, like my roommate, someone I lived with before had 2 cats, and 4 is a lot of cats, or living with a significant other who was like, well, this one's fine. So I am in the process. I keep looking. He's opening cabinet doors. Yes, my cat can open cabinet doors. So I'm in the process of looking for a companion friend for Aries and myself, preferably a kitten. Aries is really good at adapting / also really loves other animals and has lived with other animals up until about the last year. Other cats, loves dogs. When when I adopted him, he was living with other cats and dogs, and he's very needy and a mama's boy, and so I think another cat will help. The other life update thing, which again I keep forgetting, the other life update thing is that I got because circus is sort of like sporadic right now, like I have gigs here and there, but I'm not teaching consistently just because of COVID, but I got a remote COVID contact tracing job that I can do from home, which will allow me to still work on the business and stay safe, and it's a contract that hopefully coincides when it ends in June with when I will be back to teaching pretty regularly. I make way more teaching than I would here, but it'll pay my bills along with the business, and I've done it. I was in public health for a while, so I'm not particularly worried about it. Not my dream job, but you do what you gotta do. And then when this is calmed down, I'll be back to doing 2 careers that I really love. So yeah, I forgot to talk about that. So, whips. First of all, can we talk about this bag? I made this. It's the Japanese knot bag. It's in the Grumpy Kitty with Christmas hats. I definitely made myself one because it was very cute. I love these. I sell Japanese knot bags in my shop, naturally dyed and also specialty fabric. Again, we will talk about that later. But inside, because of the craziness of my life and the world right now, I decided that a good, easy project would be a single crochet scarf, and I was correct in thinking that. So that's what I've been working on. It is not very far, but look at this beautiful. It's so pretty. It is in the colorway Haku. This is from Bumblebee Acres Fiber Farm. I think it was the beginning of the year, they did a Ghibli run of some colorways, and so I bought Haku, and I have a matching Progress Keeper from Simply Serving that is No Face from Spirited Away. So I matched my project with my yarn because it makes me happy. I think I've said this before, but I do not use Progress Keepers the way most knitters do. It's decoration that makes me very happy. So that's that scarf. And then I think the last time we spoke, I was working on the elf mail sweater. Well, I frogged that. I was not enjoying it. I needed an easy therapeutic knit, but still wanted to make sort of a sweater-like garment that didn't require ribbing or a ton of purling, which I guess now that I think about it, this next project has some, but I'm a fan of Jessie May, and so I don't mind. I am working on the ripple crop top, but I'm gonna make it with long sleeves instead of short sleeves. And so I'm using the colorway Jolene from Republica Unicornia Yarns, and I'm alternating skeins using helical knitting, and it's gonna be a really cute slouchy, 3x3 ribbing top. So I'm gonna make it with long sleeves. I didn't have quite enough. I was gonna try and do like a matching top and bottom from Jessie May, but I didn't have enough yarn. So I decided that I would make sleeves. And I once again have another Simply Serving little Progress Keeper. And this is a Kodama from Princess Mononoke. She has these in her shop. I now have a full collection of Studio Ghibli progress keepers, which make me very happy. And I hope one day she will do Sailor Moon, but we shall see. So that's that project. I don't have a whole lot. It's kind of my TV knit while I am watching The Crown, which I've very obsessively been doing thanks to the recommendation of Haley Locknets on Instagram, who told me that she was watching it and how much she loved it, and I have binged a lot of it. I think I'm on season 4. I have a lot of feelings, but I love it a lot. It's very interesting. Oh. Let's talk Aquisition. You know what whip I forgot, and it's like staring me in the face? It's not a knitting whip, but I've told you. This is a dyeing, knitting, spinning, weaving, bag making, progress keeper make. I do a little of everything. So I have been working on a little weaving project to put in my bedroom. I bought this loom from, I think it was Twisted Fae Fiber. Don't quote me on that. I'll put it, but I don't remember. Anyway, I'm making this little cloud for my room, and I'm almost done. And I've had a lot of this fiber just kind of sitting around. But I was itching for some weaving. Look who's decided to join me on the couch. That's X-rated, sir. That is X-rated. Yeah, do you want to say hi to the people? This is Aries. I don't know if, he's cleaning his toes now. I don't know if I've ever shown him on the podcast. I don't think I have. So here is my manager cleaning his toes on camera. Anyway, I'm almost done. I'll probably finish it this weekend, or I don't know, next week or something. You been good? Okay, stash acquisition. So I'm looking because I have a bunch, and I think that's everything that I acquired recently. I haven't bought a whole lot because I was moving. I did a bunch of destashing on stuff that I've had for years and I never used. Let's talk about this. I'm not gonna take it out. Oh, let me see. It's Patagonia Organic Merino. I bought this off of someone's de-stash sale, and I was thinking this would be really good for a cozy classic light sweater. I think this is fingering, but I cannot remember. It doesn't really say. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, either Cozy Classic Raglan or the Cozy Classic Light, because it's a solid or a semi-solid. It looks pretty solid to me. A solid yarn, and so I don't have to do alternating, which was sort of my issue when I tried to do the Cozy Classic Light in that Jolene colorway, is that with the short rows and helical knitting, it was kind of a pain in the butt. So I think that'll be a good alternative for that. And then I also bought something from another person's de-stash, because I have really been wanting yarn from Less Traveled Yarn, and it is Koi Pond. I have 2 skeins of it. It's on their Dreamliner base. It is 70% BFL, 20% silk, 10% cashmere, and it feels like a dream. I also want to make a Jessie May pattern with this. Let's see. Oh, it's so dreamy. It's like fairy tale looking. And so I haven't decided if I want to make another ripple crop top or with like long sleeves or short sleeves. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet, but I love it and it's very pretty. It's very me. And then I bought more yarn from my friend Kathleen over at Republic of Unicornia Yarn, and I am obsessed with her Targhee base, and one day I will also supply Targhee, yeah, I don't know how you say it, I think it's Targhee, but I got her Agador Spartacus colorway, and look at these blues. Oh, she's a true dream of a dyer. Goals. So with these, came to me in a fever dream, actually, last night. So I brought out, you may have noticed this from the first podcast that I ever did, like first episode. I have not used this yet, but I am thinking of making a Stephen West, I think it was Askew poncho. You need 2 different colors. So I'm thinking these, it would be such a fun, comfy, cozy, like Targie's like really thick and sturdy. And so I think like, oh, these would be so great together. So I think I'm gonna do that. I just need to figure out how much yardage I need. Well, I have a gift. Someone gifted me, my best friend gifted me this. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it. It is the Sailor Moon hat. It's this little beanie. My best friend Orly made this for me for Christmas, and I'm obsessed. I mean, look how beautiful this is. Can we just talk about this? Look at it. I love it. And I wear it when wearing it around my apartment a lot. Not that I really need to, it's kind of warm, but it's cute. Okay, shop stuff. Okay, so Animal Crossing was supposed to happen in December. I pushed it to January, and it still stays in January as I've moved and I've settled. The animal pre-order collection will go live January, I think it's 8th. It's like next Friday. It's the first, I'm doing it the second Friday of January or 1st. I don't know, I don't have a calendar in front of me. So starting next week, I will be revealing a colorway a day for that pre-order. I'm starting dyeing them today. I've had them written out for a while. I just needed to start dyeing them. I wanted to talk a little bit about pre-orders. Really the only change, well, it's not even really a change, is pre-order time. So I always say allow up to 3 weeks. Since I will be starting a new job soon, I will not be able to dye stuff as quickly as I was before, where things would go out within a week or so. So I say, so expect that your order will take up to 3 or 4 weeks to ship. They go out in the order they are received. So as I work through them and I fulfill them, I send them out. I don't do them all at once just because I don't want to overload the post office, and also like it makes it easier for me as I do them in sort of like shifts or spurts. So be patient. Pre-orders have always been up to 3 weeks, but I was really quick before because I was only focusing on this. But yeah, that's kind of the only like updater about the pre-order thing. I am going back and forth on discontinuing sport weight just because folks don't buy it and it sits around. So I'm thinking that once it goes, it's gone, and then I'm just gonna do fingering and worsted, and eventually I'll have like bulky and stuff because those are the 2 that really sell the best. But yeah, let's talk other shop stuff. So Animal Crossing, I am doing a huge bag update that same day. So everything that you will see coming up will be released in that update. So I'm doing a big bag update. I think, I haven't like sat down to calculate, but it's gonna be about 25 bags. I bought a lot of fabric. And I'm very excited. I couldn't help myself. Some fabric's showing up today that I have to wash and like iron and stuff. But I'm gonna show you a couple of the prints. It's not all of them because they're not all done, / not all here, and they need to get sewn into bags. But a lot of them are Sailor Moon. Like this one. Look at this. Oh, look how freaking cute. I mean, look at this. It's so cute. It's really hard for me not to keep these for myself. And this cotton is amazing. I have a new fabric supplier for some Sailor Moon stuff that as long as they continue to make it, I will continue to buy it. I will say that if all of these bags sell quickly, I will be buying more of these fabrics in the coming months just because I really like them. Some of them won't, but stuff like this one, this print, I can get pretty regularly, and I did order more. Another Sailor Moon bag. This one will be, they'll have to be ironed too, so bear with me as they look a little clunky right now. They have to be ironed down. But this got Sailor Moon, this got herself on it. A little yellow inside. These are the small sizes. I haven't sewn the medium. That's like a today job. I have another Sailor Moon one. I have, oh, I love this one. This one is Luna and Artemis with the little bunnies. It's very cute. I love it. These are good like sock bags. I have a second one of the Luna and Artemis. This is one of the Animal Crossing bags. There's another print. Again, I just haven't sewn the other ones, which is a today thing. But all the villagers. Look at all the villagers. Look at them. They're so cute. So that's some of the bag prints. Again, these are only a fraction of what you see. There is a Ghibli one. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw the first round of prints that I bought. The second round is showing up today, and hopefully the third tomorrow or Wednesday. And these will all be in the next update. Yeah, it was hard. I couldn't pass on them. They're really cute. And then in this update, I found Sailor Moon charms that I am going to turn into progress keepers. So, oh, they're so cute. Let's see. Let's do one at a time. I haven't made them yet. Like, I haven't added, but they're a little bit bigger. So they're about an inch. But these are, the person I bought them from, it is named Sailor Moon, you know, Sailor Moon Scepter or whatever. They are, I think they're resin. They're really sturdy. They've got the like sparkle and cute drip to them. Here's a yellow. There's a purple. And then the pink one. So I think I bought, well, eight of each of them. So I have like 32. So there will be plenty to go around for everyone, or as, you know, until they're gone. But these are gonna be the cute little, progress keepers that I will be putting up in the update too. I keep dropping them. I bought a bunch of stuff to like, you know, I bought lever backs and like, you know, jump rings and stuff. I think is that everything? I have a bunch of dyeing and sewing to do today, and so I felt like I would have a lot because it's been a while, but like I've been working on a ton of stuff and this update's keeping me really busy. I don't have a lot of, I mean, I had 2 finished objects and 3 whips, so it's not terrible. And then I'm gonna, after I do my feel here, I'm gonna pop in footage from my apartment tour, mind some of the mess. I'm still like figuring out where things are going, and like where to put it, so. But yeah, welcome back. I'm back. I'm gonna try and do these pretty regularly. I liked my every 2-week schedule, so I'm gonna try and go back to that, but I'm also not putting a ton of pressure on myself to have a strict regimen with podcasting, only because this is supposed to be fun and not stressful for me. And when I add stuff, like I feel like I have to, it takes the fun out of it, and then I don't want to do it. And I like talking with you all, and I don't like feeling pressured to do it. So I'm gonna try and do every 2 weeks, but if it doesn't happen, I'm not going. You can still find me on Instagram to talk to. I'm very active there. I talk to folks all the time. But yeah, thanks for bearing with my hiatus for a little. Welcome to my new space. This is gonna be my podcasting. This is my living room. This is gonna be my podcasting area, just because the window is really good for lighting. My Sailor Moon wall, which you'll get a tour of and will be filled more as time goes on. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, click the like button, subscribe, put the notification on, you know the deal. Follow me on Instagram for updates on the next update coming. But yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Let's hang out again. Peace out. All right, we'll start a little tour. This is my bedroom. I have to decorate. I have stuff right here to hang up in this region, but it's a slow start. My dresser. What's up, y'all? My workspace, which is I'm starting to decorate. I'm working on bags. I need a new chair because my cat destroyed this one. More cat shit. I embroidered this entering my living room. I have a lot of fiber. Ignore some of the mess right now. I'm doing laundry. I need to get a vacuum, which is showing up. My new couch. There's Aries. We hang out here. I mean, it's a pretty small place. I know what everyone wants to see though. My yarn cabinet, which is full. This is most of my stash. Some of it's in here. Some of it's in project bags like this. Some of it is like in this region. I decided to hang up sock blockers because I thought it would be really cute. This is from Home Row Fiber Co. Here is the start of my Sailor Moon wall. This is from a friend who did a commission for me. This is from Rochelle Makes Things. This is from Moon and Yarn. This is Libra Serene. Once again, the king himself. I use my crocheted granny stripe blanket in this region. My coffee table. This rug I bought because it reminds me of when I was growing up, my Armenian grandmother had like hand woven. This is, I mean, I think it's partly hand woven, but hand woven ones from Armenia that were like this. More decoration. I had this commissioned of Aries as a circus cat. This person who's actually in my area does like these fun cat prints, and he had recently done commissions for making your cat into one of the prints he had, and I wanted the circus one. My kitchen, which this is where dyeing will happen, has happened, is itty bitty. It's not very big, but this is fine because I'm gonna get like a baker's rack here so I can do dyeing here and then have 2 pans going here. And then my bathroom, which is tiny. I painted these. I don't want to have them on too long because I don't want YouTube to flag it. But yeah, that's kind of it. It's not very big, but I love it. It is home for us and hopefully soon another cat. But yeah, there's my apartment.